The more you chase, the less they want you. You keep breaking your back. You keep trying to impress other people who won't even take a step for you. You're out here trying to prove to yourself, prove to other people that you are worthy, but not everyone deserves to see that side of you. So why are we still wasting our efforts? Why are we still wasting our time and energy trying to prove to other people, trying to chase people who are not good for us, or at the end of the day won't even see us for what we're worth? Here's the truth about chasing people and the perception of it. It's that the more we chase, the more it signals desperation and our low self-worth. People value what is sacred. People value what is hard to get, but take for granted what is easy to get and what is accessible at all times. Think about it. If getting a master's degree, if getting a PhD was so easy, anybody can do it, it wouldn't be valued as much, right? It wouldn't be valued as much. But the fact that getting a master's degree, getting a PhD degree is hard, like it costs lots of money. It's a lot of time and dedication, a lot of studying. You have to be have a certain level of intelligence and discipline to follow through and get your degree and finish your schooling. But it's the fact that it is hard. It's the fact that it requires more than what most people want to do. It requires more than what people are willing to do. That it gets that value, it gets that title, it gets that sense of value that it is worth something at the end of the day, because it's harder to get. The moment we start begging for other people's attention is the moment that we lose our power in that relationship. That power dynamic shifts, because now that when we're trying to prove ourselves, when we're trying to beg, or we're in desperate need of wanting that person's attention, we're putting the ball in their court. We're giving our power to them. We're basically saying, hey, I'm putting myself out there, but you have all the control. At the end of the day, they have the say. They have the final choice of whether deciding to choose you or not. We crave for their attention. We crave for them to notice us. But at the end of the day, what are we giving up in turn for that? Are we losing ourselves? Are we losing our sanity? We want to feel connected. We want social connection. We fear being rejected. We fear being alone because we want others to validate us. We want others to acknowledge our worth, our presence, who we are, to feel like a community. But the truth is, you are always worthy. You never needed someone else's approval. You in itself are enough. So what can we do about this? How can we stop begging? How can we stop chasing after someone who won't even notice us, who won't even give their attention for us, to being someone worthy of other people noticing us, to be someone worthy of other people wanting to actually come get us instead of we going to get them? Number one, understanding the law of reciprocity. Give efforts based on how much energy and effort they give you. Giving too much, being seen as desperate, will just make you in a vulnerable position. It would just make you in a position to be taken advantage of, and you don't want that to happen. So give based on what you're receiving. Number two, focus on yourself. Be someone worthy to attract that person. Let's flip the switch. Instead of us always trying to beg and chase and get them to notice us, why don't we become someone worthy of being noticed? Why don't we be someone worthy for them to come get us instead of we always going to get them, right? Focus on ourselves, our dreams and goals, our passions, our career, getting our life in check, in line, getting our health proper, right? Focusing on ourselves so that we are someone who can be proud of ourselves, so that when that ideal person comes, when that person that you've been wanting or that person you've been trying to attract comes your way, you can keep them and you have confidence in yourself that you are worthy of this person. Number three, detach from the outcomes you cannot control. You can't control other people's thoughts, opinions. You can't control other people's taste, how they're wired, you know? Even if you shoot your shot, even if they don't choose you, it's okay. Don't take it personally. Even if you were someone, you've built yourself up to be someone worthy, that you think you built yourself up to be someone worthy of this person, and they still reject you, and they still say no to you. It's okay. It's okay if they don't choose you. That's something you can't control, but you can control yourself. So don't take that personally, right? At the end of the day, you always have to choose yourself first before getting the approval of letting other people choose you. Remember, the truth is that you were always worthy. You were always enough. You never needed anyone else's approval. You never needed anyone else to feel complete. You are in itself enough. The goal is not to be chosen. The goal is to be the one worthy of choice. to be someone worth choosing. That is the end goal. And remember that you don't have to prove anyone to anything, because at the end of the day, the right people will see your value for who you're worth without you needing to beg, without you needing to try so hard to get their attention, to chase after them. The right people will notice that, and the right people will come. And with that, my friends, that is all I have to say for today. I believe in you, even if you don't believe in yourself, and take care.